Oh, yo, what is going on, guys? It is the DFS Shark. We are back with another day of some NBA hoops. We got a pretty loaded NBA slate today. I believe there's about 8 to 9 games, so a lot of plays, a lot of value on the board tonight. I'm going to be going over my top 2 plays in this video. But as always, guys, if y'all watch these videos, if y'all like these breakdowns, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can see these breakdowns as soon as they drop. But if you want these breakdowns even sooner, you're going to want to join the Discord. The link for that is going to be in the description. Join the Discord. You'll see all the free plays I post in there. So another winning free play yesterday, another winning free play we cashed. We hit both of our lines. I'm going to go over that in a bit. But before we get started with everything, I just want to throw this code out there for those who aren't playing on Prizepicks. Drop in this promo code at sign up. They're going to hook you up with that 100% match deposit bonus. You throw in 50, they'll give you a 50. Throw in 100, they're going to give you 100. It's a great way to get started and to get some free house money as you try to learn and figure out what your style of betting is. And then also, if you're already on Prizepicks, if you want to diversify, I always say CHALKBOARD is the best book in my opinion when it comes to that, because of the amount of lines they have, the ability to adjust alternate lines, the discounted lines they send out. It's a little bit of a different strategy than Prizepicks because the payouts are based on the odds. But once you get in there and start messing around with it, you'll see, and the interface of the site is actually really great. It's my favorite site, and it updates in real time as you're watching the stats as the games are going on as well. It's only on Apple at the moment. Keep that in mind. Only on Apple at the moment. They're coming to Droid very soon. And I'm going to be the first one to tell y'all as soon as they hit the market on Droid, so we can all get on and start getting these dubs together. But drop in that code SHARK at checkout. They're going to hook you up with a 100% match deposit bonus as well. And then shoot me a message in the Discord and I'll get you set up in the premium and get you taken care of. But let's go over yesterday's play. Let's go over yesterday's free play and what happened yesterday. There was a lot going on. Right, let's jump into the Discord here. So this was the free play of the day right here. And we cashed on it, man. We had Josh Hart, who crushed that line. He had at half, he already had 12 points and assist. So it didn't take long for him to get it. Zubac, we had to actually sweat this one out a little bit. He came out pretty hot, had about 6 points in the first half. And then third quarter, he didn't do, I don't think he got 1 point, right? And then the fourth quarter, he was able to get us a couple of points. He got us on a couple of free throws made. That's how he hit us that line. So Zubac did his thing. This is the play I gave away in yesterday's video. And we have been on a hot run with these free plays. Now, I'm not sure what our run's at. I'll update it in the thumbnail in the video description. But we've been hot lately on Prizepicks and also on CHALKBOARD, and I'll get into that in a bit. But this was our free play here. And then these were some of the other plays we had in the premium. We had a huge day in the premium on Prizepicks. The other books, not so much, and that's sort of the way it is. Sometimes you can be hot on one book. Sometimes another book, you're kind of just going back and forth, or you're losing on a book, right? But we've been super hot on Prizepicks, and these were some of the lines we had. This was one of the tacos. We paired that up with Tyus Jones, and we hit there. This is the free play. Here was another taco, right? We paired this up with Denny. You can see a lot of the plays we had, we barely went on the hook, right? So we were getting bailed out a lot, but wins are wins, right? And then they dropped a Harden line yesterday for Pi Day. Happy Pi Day. So we won't cash this one until Thursday. He just needs 4 points to hit us. We paired this up with Kyle Anderson, who cashed for us last night. But these were the Prizepicks plays, man. If y'all want to get a part of these plays, if you're in the Discord, slide over here to Join Premium. You'll see it right here, Join Premium, and you can get some insight onto what the premium offers. Or if you just want to see it without having to join the Discord, go to the dfsshark.com. You can see my website here, and you can see the breakdown of everything, right? You can see all the reviews that are in there. You can see some of the wins we are getting. And that's just a quick overview if you want to check that out. But let me get into the full recap of everything that went on in the premium, because I'm all about transparency and showing you wins and losses no matter what. So starting off on Underdog, man, it was just a rough day on Underdog. We only hitting one line. So a couple of these losses don't really hurt us. They're just 0.25% of a bankroll. And I actually threw a line in on accident because I wasn't keeping up and I didn't realize we already had a 5-man slip. So I've been running 5-man slips, 6-man slips in the premium as well. Started just this week, right? I started this week so we can start adding some upside, try to hit some 10x, some 25x's. And I'm real big on bankroll management, so I tell everyone in there can play it how you want it, but we're sticking with 0.25 unit of play on these 5 to 6 mans. So if we lose there, we're going to lose a lot on those 5 to 6 man plays. Is the way it rolls. We're not hurting our bankroll, right? We're still cashing in. If we cash in on these other plays where they're 1 units, we're still going to cash for the day. So you can see Prizepicks here, the big day we had. We lost on the 5-man slip there. I think we hit maybe two out of 5, 3 out of 5. I'm not sure. But we cashed pretty much everything else there. The taco that we did lose, this was Maxi. Maxi lost this line. We hit on Herder right here, right? We hit on Herder, but Maxi couldn't come through as the taco. He didn't even play the 4th quarter, which was a bad beat for us because of the blowout. And then Chalkboard, we salvaged some losses here, right? We went 1 for 3. We hit on the free play, right? So the free plays have been hot. We hit on the free play. We lost the other 2. So we didn't break even, but we only lost probably a little less than a unit on the day. But this brings up a good point, these losing days I've had on Underdog. And I don't want to go on a tangent and start talking a lot, but it brings up a good point, which is key. Bankroll management is key. On losing days like these, you want to have bankroll management, right? You don't want to have $100 in your account and you're playing all 100 that day. Maybe you switch it up and start looking at the 1 to 2% rule, which is where you play 1% of your bankroll, or you play 2% of your bankroll per play, per what's in your account, right? So let's say you have $100. Well, technically you really should be playing, $1 a day, because you're going to need 100 losses to lose that whole deposit. Now, if you're in a situation where you can constantly upload money, constantly update your account, then it's a little different. You can maybe be a little more riskier, maybe take on 2 to 3%. I wouldn't go as high as 3. I stick to 1% on all plays. But that's just a little insight. This channel is not all about giving you winning plays. It's all about showing you how to beat these books in the long term. And the key to that is bankroll management and being smart with how you play these plays. That said, let's jump into some DGF here. Let me give you all a couple of plays that the optimizer is showing if you want to throw these in some slips. So the number 1 play we got on DGF is going to be Bam, under 10.5 rebounds. You can see all the books are heavy favored him to go under this line. So this is a strong play. And this is another play I was looking at earlier. I haven't thrown it in a lineup, but I do like this play. Dorian Finney-Smith over 4.5 rebounds. All the odds makers like him going over. You got Caesars over here at a -142. So you're getting amazing odds. And these are the top two optimized plays at the moment. These optimized plays be hidden, man. They be hidden. You just got to track them and see, keep an eye on it. I don't always pick the top plays. I look at stats, trends, and all the things I'm going to go over in this video. But you can't go wrong with this. If you want to get set up on daily grind, drop in that code SHARK at checkout. They're going to hook you up with 25% off your first month. But let's get into what you came here for, man. Let's get into these plays so we can get some more dubs going. All right, so I got a solid 2-man slip. I'm liking this play. This is 2 lines I'm really liking. I was looking at these last night, and I was hoping the lines were still there. In the morning when I woke up, they were. I'm not sure if they're there now. I just put these in probably 5 to 10 minutes ago. We're going Austin Reeves over 24.5 PRA, and you can see this line is still here. So looking at his last 5, he's gone over 5 out of 5. He's been red hot lately. Let's go to the spread on this game. We got the Lakers late night game against the Kings, and you can see there is going to be a lot of points scored in this game. Over 238. Always look at the totals of the games. I still play overs even if there's sort of low totals, but you definitely get a boost if there's high totals. Over 238 here, and it's going to be a close spread. So hopefully there's no blowout here. There's blowouts every single game in the NBA. It don't even matter the spread anymore, but hopefully this game stays close. But Austin Reeves, let's dive in here. You can see his last 5, he has really been heating up. He gets a ton of assists, 14 here. He had 7 assists here, 4 assists, 7 assists, 4 assists. So assist alone, man, he could end up putting, 10 plus, which is great. He's been shooting the ball well lately. Over his last 5, he's averaged 34 minutes. He's been shooting about 12 attempts a game at 57%, and he's shooting 55% from the 3-point line. He's almost guaranteed to make it at the line, hitting at 88% and getting about 4.6 rebounds total per game over this 5-game stretch. So he's been really heating up. I expect him to keep shooting the ball, keep making some shots. Over his last 10, he's at 60%. You can see his hot run started a lot right here. This is where a lot of his hot runs started. Last 20, 70% head-to-head. So they played the Kings not even that long ago, right? Maybe about a week ago, and he put up 26 PRA on them. Before that, he played them in November. He put up about 28 PRA. This was back in October. He put up 9. He only played 27 minutes there, so I'm not exactly sure what happened. And then this was going back to, last year. He put up 25 on them. So looking at the matchup here, Sacramento, they're not the strongest defense, right? Points allowed, they're 23rd in the league. Rebounds allowed, they're a little tougher at 8. Assists allowed, they're 22. All right, let's go to against shooting guards, 27th, 2nd, and 16th here. Let's dive into some key injuries for the day. So Anthony Davis is a game time decision. There's a chance if one of these guys doesn't play, Reeves is going to have to step up even more, which is good for us. So Cam Reddish is out, which is another part why Reeves has got a big bump lately. Vanderbilt's out. But yeah, just either one of these guys doesn't play, Reeves is getting a big boost up in shot production. Because if you think about it, how many shots is LeBron James taking a game? How many shots is Anthony Davis taking a game? That number's probably well over 20 a game, right? So if you take away one of them, you're leaving about 10 to 15 shots open for others on the team. And Reeves and Russell are going to be, Russell's another play also to consider, right? But Reeves is a player I'm liking in this one. Going down to the Kings, they're also coming off a back-to-back last night. Trey Lyles is going to be out. Keegan Murray, game time decision. So the fatigue could be an issue with the Kings. The Lakers might come out hot, shooting hot on this game, but Reeves is going to be my play here. And if we look at his RotoWire, I'm looking at his PRA here. 27.5 is the line they have on him on PRA. So they have him going over this by about 3 points as well. So RotoWire is on our side on this one. This is going to be my first play of the day, right? Reeves. Next play, we're going to be going Michael Porter Jr. This is a play we were actually on the other day, right? You can see he's hit this in 4 of his last 5. Michael Porter Jr., let's go into the spread for this game here. We got the Denver Nuggets at a 214. Like I said, this is a low total here, right? It's going to be a low-scoring game most likely. But diving into Porter, his last 5, he's hit this at 80% of the time. He has been shooting well, right? Let's just look at his last 5. He's been attempting 12.8 shots a game. He's been shooting 50% from 3 over his last 5 at 6.4 attempts. He doesn't get a lot of free throws, not even averaging 1 a game. He's a shooter. He's mainly going to be shooting a lot of threes. Half of his shot attempts are 3-pointers, but he's going to play heavy minutes always. You can see he's hit this line 5 of his last 6 games, 20.3 points per game in his last 6 games. So he's averaging 5 points over this line. Feel like this line's set a little bit too low. With the numbers Porter's been putting up, we go to his last 10, he's hit this at 70%. Last 20, 50, head-to-head. So this is going back to last season, but he had been kind of struggling to hit this line. But if you look at his minutes here, they're kind of all over the place, right? Less than 30 on all these ones where he didn't hit, except this one. He put up 43 minutes, only hit 14. But right here, he put up 33 minutes, hit 17. But if we look at his last, they've only played him actually once this year. So they played him just recently, right? Less than a month ago. And he put up 30 points on Miami on 38 minutes. So I expect Porter to stay hot. The way he's been shooting well. We go to injuries here. Nothing on the Nuggets side that I know of that I've seen. Jimmy Butler is a game time decision. Obviously, Hero still out. Kevin Love out. Josh Richardson out. So the Heat are dealing with some issues there. And it's a -4.5 spread. So not a big spread either. Hopefully it stays close. Hopefully Porter can play the whole game and close it out in the 4th as well for us. But we're going to need Porter to hit some 3-pointers. Come out the gates hot, firing away. RotoWire has him at 15.7. So they got him going barely over this line, but they still got him over this line, which is what we need, right? We just need 16 points. But boom, these are going to be my top 2 plays, man. I locked these in already. I've already posted these in the Discord. Like I said, join that Discord if you want to get these plays as soon as I drop them. Not have to worry about these lines changing, because it does take time to make these videos, edit it, and upload and everything like that. But let me give you 3 additional plays. Like I said, I always want to give you my top 2 free plays, and then I always give 3 additional plays that I'm not playing at the moment. These are plays that if I was running a 5-man slip, these would have been the next plays to make the cut. But I've cut back on 5-man slips. I'm going to create another 5-man slip later for the premium members. But these are plays I'm liking. These are plays come later when I'm looking at lineups again. These are slips. These are plays I might throw in some slips, right? The first one, we got Luka over 9.5 rebounds. He's hit this line in 5 straight, so this is a solid play, and he's been just, if you've been watching basketball, you know Luka is just on a crazy run right now. I'm not sure how many triple-doubles he's hit in a row, but it's been insane, and it's been fun to watch, and he's going up against the Warriors here. So we got Jalen Duran next. PRA over 28.5. That's another player I'm liking. Jalen Duran, he's only gone over 2 out of his last 3, but I'm liking this matchup he has against Toronto tonight for him to go over. And then the last one here we got is Ayo. I like calling him by his first name, Ayo. And I like him hitting at least 2 3-pointers tonight. I don't play the 3-pointer line as much just because a lot of times when I play it, for some reason, these players don't even want to shoot 3-pointers. They could be averaging like 10 a night. All of a sudden, when I play them, they're shooting 2 3-pointers for the night. So, but this is one I like. He is a very good 3-point shooter. He does shoot a lot of 3-pointers. He will make some shots here, right? They're going up against Indiana, who's also going to be playing fast-paced. They're going to be scoring a lot. So it's going to be a quick game both sides of the court, but I'm liking him going over this line here. So these are the plays that I got locked in for the day. But boom, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe. Also, join the Discord to get early access to the plays and to be notified when I drop my Prizepicks videos in the morning. And also every night, if you're not aware, I am dropping chalkboard videos, usually between like 9 to 10 at night. Those are more quicker videos, kind of diving in straight to the point on those chalkboard videos, giving you my 2-man bankroll builder plays. And I'm going to link that. As soon as this video ends, I'll link that chalkboard video so you can click over there. Pretty easy, and go watch that if you want to. But let's run those likes up this video, man. But let's run those likes up. I'm shooting for 100+ this video, right? I'm going all out today. I'm shooting for 100+. I've never hit 100 in a video. The closest I got was 96. So let's try to hit 100+ here. I would appreciate it. If y'all are rocking with me on any of these free plays I've given away recently on this run we've been on, man, let me know in the comments. I want to keep cashing with y'all. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the video and the breakdown. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Take care.